Once upon a time, there was this little girl, and her name was. Alright, time to stop being silly. Y'all ready to get started? Enough about me. Alright, so welcome back to another hero experience. I know. It has been a while. What, 8 weeks and counting, shall I say? So welcome to 8 weeks in quarantine. Good that we are home. Not good because we can't enjoy the outdoors. So always remember to sanitize your hands, stay clean, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, stay hydrated. It was a little hot earlier, so I waited till it cooled down so I could come outside to make this video for you guys. I'm just excited to be back. I hope you guys are too. So before I get started, I wanted to go into it and say I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. It was supposed to be nice, so hope you were able to get outside, get some fresh air. If you were inside, stay cool, fan, AC, whatever you had to stay cool. I know when I was younger, I didn't have a swimming pool, so I used to put cold water in the bath and sit there and act like I was swimming. You couldn't go nowhere, but hey, gotta be creative, right? So I am here to get started, and I want to go over some games with you guys. But before I go over some games, I want to make sure you guys warmed up. I won't be doing too much moving today because I actually hurt my foot. So actually this week, I'll be lightly moving, but I'll still explain the games to you guys. So I apologize for that, but I still wanted to make sure I got these videos out to you guys. All right. So, sorry about that. Thought I seen a fly on the camera. All right. So, the first things first. I have not stretched all week. So what I usually like to do is move my shoulders up and down for about a 10 count. There's about 4 there, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember to breathe in and out as you're doing it. 10. All right, then just kind of rolling back. Same thing, 10 count. You don't really have to do it really long. Just kind of make sure you get enough to stretch. That was about 6, so 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so you don't want to overwork yourself. As you can see, I'm a little tense, but just enough to get your body going. And then, you just kind of take your arms. Make sure that last one, you don't repeat me. I was just kind of stretching myself out. But, you take your arms, take one, hold it across the other shoulder, take the other hand, lift it up, and just kind of hold the shoulder and like you're holding your arm in. Just press as much as you can. Hold it 10 seconds, same thing. Remember to breathe in and breathe out during these stretches. I know sometimes it took me a long time to really get the breathing methods down at the same time as working out. So a lot of the times I would definitely be out of breath. And I will be wondering, hey, what is it that I didn't do right? And I'm like, I didn't even work out that much, But I know what it was. It was not breathing in and breathing out. And you always want to make sure you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So the more you start to practice that routine, you'll notice that you'll get it together. All right, so the first game that I'm going to be playing with you guys, or I'm just so used to playing and having fun. I wish I can play, but the first game I'm going to be explaining to you guys is a really cool game. It's Men from Mars. I really like that game because it encourages everyone to participate, all the way from the person who's it or the leader of the game, all the way to the players and the participants that's in the game. So the way Men from Mars goes is the crowd would sing a song, and that song is Men from Mars, Men from Mars, will you take me to see the stars? And then the guy from Mars, who's the person that's it, which is the caller, he then answers, or she then answers, yes, I'll take you to see the stars. But I only take you to see the stars if, and then they would call out something that the opponents have on, that they're either wearing, that, pretty much that they have on, like such as clothes, item, a color, or anything of that sort. Or sometimes you might say something and nobody has it on. So it's kind of fun. It's all how you kind of twist it. The object of that game is once you call out something that somebody's wearing, then that person then gets to come across to the other side without getting tagged. So it's kind of like their free pass across. And then everyone else, once you say Mars, they have to then run towards the person who's it and try not to get tagged and make it to the other side. The opponent turns around, they then sing the song again, and the game keeps going until everyone gets out the game, or majority of the people gets out the game. After that, you can rotate and bring in somebody new. You could do that by the first person who got tagged. You could do it by the first person who was able to cross. I mean, there's so many different ways to find out who goes next. All right. So remember, always cheer people on. Always have a boundary line. No put downs. All put ups. Remember, have fun. Don't overwork yourself. And if you get tired, remember what to do. 3 breaths in. 3 breaths out. Not all at the same time. So 1, 2, and so on and so on. All right? So that was the first game, Men from Mars. The second game is Sharks and Minnows. Now that game is really fun too. And it kind of reminds you of Men from Mars, but this one is a little different. So you have the opponent, which is the person who is it. They are in the middle, and they then call out the song. So instead of the players who are not the tagger singing, the tagger sings the song, and they then sing, little fishies, come out and play. And once they say that, the fishies, which are the opponents, have to then come towards the tagger. Once the tagger says shark, they have to then run back to the line before getting caught. If you get caught, you can either stop where you are and then you have to become seaweed, so you can't move. So then the only way you can tag is just moving your arms from side to side, and then you're able to tag butterfly fingers. So always remember too, when you're tagging, use butterfly fingers, all right? And also remember, these games can be played from kindergarten and up. Just be aware or be respectful and mindful of the level of children that you're playing with. So if you are bigger kids playing with younger kids, just be mindful that sometimes they're younger, so maybe you don't want to run because they can get knocked over. And just always remember to play safe, okay? So same thing with that game. The objective is to get as many people out within a certain amount of time, or you could just go until you get everyone out, and then the game then starts over. All right, so those were the 2 games. All right, my last game that I want to explain to you is a very cool game. This game is wall ball, and this game is simply played with 2 people. Again, you need a ball, you need a wall. You make sure you set boundary lines always in any game. Make sure you explain the rules. And with wall ball, you simply have a ball, 2 opponents. One opponent starts off and serves the ball. It has to hit the ground, then hit the wall. It can't go lower than a certain point, and it can't go higher than a certain point. It can't go out the boundary line. All right, the ball can't bounce twice. All right, so when you serve it, whoever has the ball bounce twice is out first, or if you bounce it out the boundary line is out, and then the next person comes in and rotates. If it is a winner and the winner is in the game for several times and it's a lot of people playing, then the winner has to get out after 3 tries. If it's not, and it's only 2 people, you can just rotate. Those are my games. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, have a good time. That has been my time with you guys. Happy Tuesday. Remember again to always wash your hands, stay safe, have fun, and remember to stay hydrated. All right, until next time, that was Hero Time with Coach B.